Hey, I'll be there in a few. Just setting it up so it's ready to go so I can be live at noon Eastern Standard Time today, also known as 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, or I believe Pacific Standard Time is 3 hours earlier, so that would give you 9 a.m. But I'll be there with you in just a few. And stay tuned for life updates and wedding updates and some get ready with me live here on Lulu's World. All right. I did notice a lot of my lives are doing better lately than my regular videos, so I figured why not do another live? And that's what we're going to be doing. So stay tuned. I'll be there shortly. I'm here, but I'll be there with you shortly. Five more minutes, and I will be with you. 5 minutes. Woo! 5 minutes. It's the final countdown. The final. Oh, I don't want this one. The final countdown. Oh, this is pretty much the end of this bottle. In case you're wondering, I'm putting my skincare on now. Because this isn't an all-day event. It's just a some of a day event. Oh, I don't want that one. Doing this. And I just did some of this on my lips. Oopsies. Okay. There's 3 minutes. 3 minutes and we go live. What's this? Oh, serum. We're not doing that. But we're going to do some of this. I'm prepping my base. Prepping the base. Ooh, I got it in my hair. Don't you love when you get moisturizer in your hair? I don't. Prepping the base. Prepping the base. God, this stuff is stuck in here. Two minutes. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. Hey, I'll be there in a moment. I'm just prepping my face. doing some finishing touches before I go live, like where you can see me. But I am here to do some life updates, wedding updates, and plans. Oh shoot. And okay, you can leave. And yeah, catching up with some stuff for my wedding. Oh hey, I'll be there with you in just a moment. There's about 1 minute left until I will go on the air. All right. Okay. Bye. Hi, it's me again. Live on air. Live from New Jersey. Woo! Live from New Jersey. There's something in there that I would put on. Okay. Just trying to find something to put on. Live from New Jersey. It's Saturday night. Just kidding, it's not Saturday. Oh, I found the shirt. Okay, cool. I like this one. Live from New Jersey. It's Thursday afternoon live. Woo! Whoopsies. Hi, it's me. Hold on. Hi, it's me, live in New Jersey. I was about to say Saturday Night Live, but it's not. It's Thursday afternoon. Live on Lulu's World. I'm a klutz. Last night I accidentally burnt my arm. Or my hand, I mean, not my arm. Thank God, not this time. I burnt my hand getting my baby lamb chops out of the oven. So I'm putting some aloe on. I didn't do it last night like I should have. So I'm making up for it today. So I wanted to go over some wedding updates, life updates, whatever I can share with you that I know, and do some get ready with me. I decided to take a shower before I went to my doctor's appointment in a few hours. Silly me, made an appointment during rush hour. I got to drive all the way to Manalapan, which is like an hour away from here, more or less, just to see the dang doctor and then come all the way back home. And yeah, because I've been having chest pains. I guess Daniel thinks it could just be hopefully just my acid reflux acting up, and probably stress from like wedding and like work stress. And I need a tissue. Excuse me. Wedding stress, work stress, life stress. And yeah, we've been going through some changes at work, and now we're going through some more changes at work, and I love change. Without giving too much information, because it's kind of private. I may have some extra time lately, like I do right now, for a bit. Hopefully not for long, because if you know me, you know that I like to work hard and play harder. What now? Hold on. And I like to work hard and play harder. And I am a workaholic. And I'm hiding the chats because I don't want to deal with anything inappropriate or like irrelevant right now. So, not to kill the vibe. And so that's why I'm here. One of the reasons why I'm here. And I also want to do a get ready with me. I just did my my lip scrub which is from Elf. It's the brown sugar one. I like this one. It's affordable. It's easy. It tastes good. It smells delicious. And then I put on some of the EOS birthday cake chapstick, which I also really like. And for my face, I did my Dr. Barbara Sturm Molecular Cosmetics Hyaluronic Serum. And on top of that, I used Blue Hyaluronic Cream Moisturizer. And then we're going to go in, or I'm going to go in with some Shape Tape Tarte Cosmetics Foundation. I think it's called Face Tape. Face Tape Tarte Cosmetics Foundation. I'm about to grab in my beauty sponge. And so Tuesday night into Sunday morning, I woke up in the middle of the night around 2, 3 in the morning with my right side of my chest on fire, and I've never really had this feeling before, and I was scared, and I was having a hard time breathing, and I was scared, and I didn't wake Daniel up, but Daniel's my fiance, and but I did say ow, and he didn't hear me, and I just let him sleep. And I tried like to calm down and just try to take some breaths, deep breaths to calm down and fall back asleep, which I did. But ever since, it's been hurting. Today's Thursday. It's Thursday afternoon, and I still feel it. And I'm thinking I was going to work Monday through Friday this week. I'm like, well, I can't go to the doctor now because I'm going to be working and I'm not going to take off from work to go to the doctor. I'll just wait until the weekend or something. But ironically, I'm available today. So I called the doctors this morning while I was having some coffee, and they were able to give me an appointment for this afternoon. So I'm going to go there, see how it is. But like I have anxiety, so like, and other things. So like maybe it's just being anxious about work and the wedding and the financial limitations that we would like to call them for our wedding, and how difficult it is for me to have to feel like we have to pick. I mean, the reality of the matter is we had to pick and choose who we're inviting, and I have to keep putting it down. Anytime anybody puts their sense in and says, and I'm not going to say who or names or whatever, anytime anybody jumps in and says, I really think you should invite so and so, and I'm like, my answer would be, are you going to pay for them? Because we're trying to plan a wedding on a budget, and the kind of person that I am, and it could be my parents' fault, or my parents are no longer with us. They both died different times in my life, but the last time somebody died was my mom a few years ago, so I don't have any parents anymore. And while my parents might have been rich, I'm not rich. So like, I work an honest living. I'm a manager at my job, and I worked my butt to get there, and I worked my butt to stay there. And I wouldn't want it any other way. If anything, I want to continue where I am or move up eventually, but I definitely wouldn't do any less anymore. It's always, not always, but for the longest time, it's what I've wanted to do. There's been times in my life where I tried and it didn't pan out, and there were times in my life where I got the opportunity, I got a taste of it, and then life or other things happen, and I think like the timing may not have been right, and then I had to step back or go do other things for a bit, and then once things happened and life happened and my mom died and I vegged out for a bit. Oh, bye. I vegged out for a bit, and during the lockdown, and when things just fell apart again, and I'm just like, once I had things back into perspective, I'm like, I'm gonna try something new, like I've never done before, and I decided for the first time that I think I want to sit on my ass and work from home. I never wanted to sit on my ass at work. I hated it. It was not comfortable. One, because I have medical issues that got in the way of me sitting on my ass. Or whatever. I I have issues that I've dealt with for the last many years, that have been issues for me sitting down, not knowing what exactly they were. But as I've gotten older and my body is falling apart, um, I have issues that can be really annoying and uncomfortable. But because because though it's so rewarding for me to work from home, and the pros outweigh the cons, I really learned to enjoy it, and I started from the bottom, and I worked my way up, and so now I'm where I'm at. And if it wasn't for the changes that I've made and the things that I've learned from the mistakes that I've made and the good things that I did, like I was telling somebody at work recently, if it wasn't for the things that I've changed and the lessons that I've learned, I wouldn't be where I am now. I really feel that way. And I really took all the negative things that have happened to me and then been said to me, and the pieces of advice I was given, and I by people that I didn't like, that I think liked me especially, and then the ones that were hard on me that I didn't think liked me but I learned later did. I took all of that information and I just like channeled it, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna at that point both my mom and my dad were dead, and I'm like, I think I'm ready to to accomplish my goals and to be successful, and I did. And little by little I was moving up, moving up, moving up. But on a professional level, my channel though still has a ways to go, but I'm still trying to work on that. And I'm like, so like I honestly feel that unless Daniel wins the lottery, excuse me, my voice cracked. If Daniel were to win the lottery, we would be able to invite everybody, and we won't have to worry about having to negotiate with DJs and photographers on meeting our budgetary needs. And if they said we charge, and like if they said they charged 1,600 for 4 hours, or 2,000 for 4 hours, or 4,000 or 6,000 or 8,000 for 4 hours, I'd be like, all right, whatever. But like, because we can't think like, all right, whatever, we have major limitations. It's like, well, I can't do that. Can you go any lower? Because I gotta be like Priceline the negotiator and negotiate things. So, and while Daniel originally wanted a videographer, a photographer, and a DJ, I talked myself into just being our own DJ. And I'm like, just order the equipment and I'll do it. Like lights and like a nice. Well, we don't really need an amp anymore because the venue said they have a sound system that's Bluetooth compatible, and I'm like, okay, so we just play from my phone. And we just need the lights, like those flashy, colorful lights, and like a wireless mic, and call it a day. And Daniel's like, I still really want to get a DJ. And I'm like, I don't even care anymore. But so anyway, I'm going way off tangent. I went around in circles like I tend to do. If you know me, you know me. I will do that. And I'm an overshare. Sound like somebody else I know. I tend to overshare and go around in circles. So my point that I was starting to make, and I went off tangent, was because of the way my parents raised me, the way that I'm feeling now kind of reminds me of my attitude that I had when it came to going to college. I've never been a community college kind of person. When I went to college, no matter how poor my SAT scores were, my grades were fine. My SAT scores sucked. there was no way in hell I was going to go to a community college or a junior college. I have too much pride. No offense to anybody that has or will or did or is going to community college or junior college. It's just not me. No shit against you. It's just not me. And the same attitude I carry with me today at 40 years old, where I refuse, no matter how little money or how tight my budget may be, or our budget may be, I would never have a wedding, my wedding, for my first and hopefully last marriage. And these are just examples. A VFW, a firehouse, or any other area like that. My backyard is off limits for that. If I was to get pregnant, I wouldn't knock having a baby shower at my house or in the backyard. But for my wedding, to me, my wedding, I hate to say I'm above that. And I'm not trying to throw shade at anybody. It's just my personal beliefs. But yet again, but then, not yet again, but then I don't want to wear a gown. And the main reasons, to be honest, that I don't want to wear a gown are for medical issues. Because I have medical issues and I flare up really easily no matter what I wear or don't wear. My skin hates me. And I was diagnosed finally with lupus in June of 2023, and like other autoimmune conditions like over the years and since then, and it's just not a picnic. I don't want to wear a gown. And because I don't want to wear a gown, and all these places I'm looking at around here or whatever, it's like this one place locally that never answered my form request for contact and my text messages. Insert curse word, but I'm not going to say. But I guess they don't want my business or my money. That's how I feel after the attitude I've gotten with people that I don't want to say what, people that I've associated with in my life the last few years. In those kinds of situations, my attitude is, so I guess you don't like money. I flat out said that to somebody the other day who recommended a DJ to me, and I said, I guess he doesn't like money. Because they paid the DJ lower than what a lot of DJs typically ask for, but that person was willing to do it for less. And I was hoping that maybe this particular DJ was willing to take lower for we could work something out. Not like dirt cheap, but like 1,000-ish. Or less, but if I would be game for 1,000-ish instead of like 1,500 or more, because that's not happening in that point. And then if it came down to it, I would just do it myself because I really didn't want to work at my wedding. But if it came down to being my own DJ, I could make it work. But like, but this one particular dress place was like gowns. Bridal gowns are $3,000 minimum. And I'm like, but I don't want a gown. And then they have like Miss to Mrs. dresses. But the Miss to Mrs. dresses are generally geared towards people having an engagement party, a bridal shower, a bachelorette party. And I thought these dresses were so pretty, but looking at them and how tiny they are and short and mini, they're like mini dresses and skirts. I'm like, I'm 40 now. I don't want to look like a hoochie mom at my wedding. Like, while I've had my fun and I have had my over the top sexy moments, I'm 40 now. I don't want to look like a nun. I mean, I'm Jewish, but I don't want to, I don't want to be all covered up, but at the same time, I need to be like a little more tasteful than that. So I want something above my knees, preferably. Like above my knees, and mind you, I'm like 5'8.5". Regular flat foot. So, I mean, I have a big arch in my feet, but about 5'8.5". And I want something above my knees, but not that short. And I asked them in my recent inquiry, do you by any chance have anything not as short, similar but not as short, pretty much? Please let me know. And they never answered me. But they answered me the first time around when I messaged them weeks ago when I didn't have a date set yet. And they're like, let us know when you're ready and we'll be able to help you then. And I wanted to make an appointment to go in there. And then I'm like, well, if you don't want my money, then I'm going to take my business somewhere else. So, yeah, it's just, I was telling my sister yesterday when I spoke to her on the phone how, like, this is Forked River. This ain't Marlboro. You don't expect to get, like, Marlboro attitude from people in Forked River. I mean, they're in Beechwood. Well, now you're going to know where the store is. They're in Beechwood. And to me, Beechwood is still not Marlboro or Cold Snack or Rumson or, I don't know, other rich places in New Jersey. There's plenty. But Forked River and Beechwood are like little ass towns in New Jersey that have like hardly any people living. I mean, there's people living, but they're like tiny ass little towns. They're like little small towns near the water. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, wow, that was really off putting. So, the place that we are most likely gonna, I mean, we are planning, I already have like the proofs printed for our invitations because I want to see how they came out when we changed the font to gold foil because Daniel wanted gold foil. And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? We are having our wedding at a restaurant that also local restaurant that we like that's by the river, and I didn't even realize Forked River has a river, and it does. Hence the name Forked River. I didn't know that. Me, the girl that works from home that hardly ever goes out. So yeah, Forked River has a river, and the restaurant happens to be down by the river. And they also have like a ballroom, which we're not going to be using unless I go to Rich and strike gold, or Daniel wins the lottery, but he's got to play it to win it. I just told him not to go crazy with tickets or scratchers. But you know what I mean? I'm like, the amount of money that it's going to cost for us just to have the venue and the foods and drinks and the ceremony would be about the equivalent to what it could have cost us just to buy a venue at other places, at most other places, at like the bare minimum charge or rate. And to me, this makes more sense. So, because I'm the kind of person where, like, if I'm going to pay for something, I want to pay services, not just for a place. You know what I charge you for the place, but it's not a ridiculous amount. It's like an understandably reasonable amount. So I'm gonna go wet my sponge, bring my foundation over, and we're gonna continue to get ready while I ramble about life, medical, life updates, wedding planning, and all that good stuff. Be right back. You can watch my makeup brushes. Isn't this thing so cute? I got this at the beauty store by my house to hold my cute little makeup brushes that I got from Stephanie from SL Miss Glam. I love her. She's like so cool. But yeah. Oh shoot. Oh, that was an accident. Oh, I'm just gonna put this down. I'm gonna go watch my stuff. shoot, I dropped my sponge. Oh no. Gotta get another one. These slippery little suckers. I dropped my sponge on the floor. And there's no way in hell I'm putting that on my face. Like my finger's flaring up right now. I'm not putting it on my face. Alright, so I got my Bakery Beauty Sponge and my Face Tape Tarte Cosmetics Foundation. And hello. Uh-oh. So we're gonna continue on. Well, I'm gonna continue on because you decided not to stay. So this is my Tarte Cosmetics Face Tape Foundation in shade 22 and light neutral. And my sponge is in here hiding. This looks gross. That was a lot and it looks gross. So the main thing I think that really stressed me out about my wedding, well, the first one was not having a date. And I'm ready to pick anything, really. Daniel really needed to think about it. He's more of a thinker. He has to think things over a gazillion times and then keep thinking about them until he decides on anything. Jesus fucking Christ, Daniel. Excuse my language. And I just do. I'm more impulsive. A lot more impulsive. So, well, he's not really impulsive at all. Clearly. I just do things. I don't really have to think about it. I just know what I want and I do it. Or I just do things just to do them. That's what I was like. I just did things. I'm very challenge oriented. I challenge myself and I'm like, oh, do them. Oh, I'm live again. I don't know why it said reconnecting. The F word or JC. I don't know. And I told me out that we don't have a date. And he's like, all right, we'll pick one. Well, I know we did. We picked something we could both agree on. And the other part that's really hard for me is we can't invite everybody we want to because of financial limitations. And there's people I want to invite that I can't. There's people that I'm not inviting that I can care less about in my side. And then there's people like friends that I don't see anymore because they live out of state or far away in some sense that I can't invite if I wanted to. I can't. And we can't invite people in his family that I'd love to invite. And rather than, my best answer is, like I said before, if you want to invite them or so-and-so wants them to be invited, give us the money. Sometimes I come off like an a-hole, but it's just because that's my way of being a tough cookie, convincing myself that or like a buttercup, and that's how it's going to be. I'm brutally honest, and that's just how it's going to be. If you want, then you pay for it, because the only people putting in money into this event is me. Like, I've already put my share in. My grandma gave us a share. And it was It was very generous. I'm not going to say what she gave me because it's nobody's business. It's not as much as other people thought. I honestly feel, and it hurts my feelings, and I'm gonna cry. I'm trying not to because I'm a tough cookie. Money's been like something that I haven't always had an issue with until I was an adult, I'd say. Um, after I know what it's like to have it, and it's because of the grace of my parents and all the work that they did to to earn it and get it, to provide, be like the best financial providers they could possibly be. And I've had money coming out. I've pretty much had money, so much money coming out of my ass, excuse the language, for the longest time, but money can only last so long. And because I know money can only last so long and go so far, that's what's holding me back. And I don't have that much money. And the amount that my grandma gave me, I'm literally just doubling. Like, I'm putting my share in, I matched her amount, and I'm not asking for more. I refuse to, because I'm not taking anything out of my honeymoon present, and I really don't want to take anything out of my what I would consider to be hopefully my retirement present. And hopefully 20 years when she passes, and hopefully not less than that. You know what I mean? Because, hold on, let me fix myself. God, my nose is annoying me. Most of the time in my life where I've had money, it was that I wasn't earning myself, was thanks to my parents or my grandma or a dead person, which would be my parents. And rely and depend on a fucking. And I don't think it's fair for other people, like my family, to do the same thing. And I feel like people, and please forgive me if I know I'm not wrong. Please forgive me if you think I'm talking about you when I'm not. But I know there's people, and I'm not going to name names because it's really not important, but I know there's people that I'm sure think that I'm using my Tarte Cosmetics concealer, crease concealer and 13N. I'm pretty positive that there's people who think that my grandma would give me a gazillion dollars for my wedding, and it's going to be the biggest thing ever. But you know what? That's not the reality. I don't want it. I don't need it, and it's not happening. My parents gave me the biggest bat mitzvah that any kid could probably have. It was so big that there were like about 400 people there, not exaggerating. And because they were able to afford it, and I know my dad loved me, but I know most of that was because he was trying to show off to his customers and colleagues, because he was a businessman and he owned his own business, and he was able to do that. But, big buts. And I had such a good time, but I didn't know most people that were there. And when I was watching videos, there were like different edits of my bat mitzvah videos, and there were some edits where like they focused on the business people that I had no idea who the hell they were. Thanks for the presents, but I don't know you. And it was just weird. I just want people to think the most to me. The people that are most important to us, the people that show the most that they care. And people that have and then like there's one person that and I don't see any reason why not. I'm not gonna tell you who. And there's people that I picked that my grandma's like, why? Or whatever, and I'm not going to say who. And I'm like, well, we're really close, or we've been really close for the most part over the last many years. And they or this person I picked because I don't have anybody left in my dad's family except for these people. And I know not everyone's going to be able to come, but and our budget's really tight. So I picked these people. And there's like I told my sister the other day, there's a science I consider a science between everybody we're inviting. And we're trying to because there's a lot of like feuding going on in my family. Where's my eyeshadow? There's been a lot of feuding going on in my family on and off, but and just people arguing in my family that if you know if they're in the same room together, a argument or something will take place. So we're trying to keep that as limited as possible. And I told my grandma don't worry, we're gonna have security. Daniel's cousin's gonna be security guard. And my uncle with his cane. Are any of these brushes fluffy? That's Glam Beauty. And I'm gonna do a little bit of powdering with my hourglass powder, I mean, with the big H. Should have used a little brush, but that's all right. More feuding in my family. And I'm trying to keep things at a minimum. And I don't want any arguing at my wedding. If anybody has a problem, they can go. There's the door. Go ahead and open it, walk out, and I'll see you another time. But that's seriously, like Daniel's cousin, he's gonna tell him if anything happens. And I even told my grandma, my uncle who has, I think he has a, but the bun. Hold up. One second. The chosen bun. It's not like it's gonna make much of a difference, but it might. The chosen bun. The chosen bun. Okay. Should fix my brows too while I'm at it. I'm gonna get one of them. The brush. I have it on my counter. Here. Those. Alright, I feel a little better now. I'm gonna get rid of that garbage. So, yeah, there's a lot of drama in his too. And but mine can get really, because like they're Italian. My Italian family is crazy. I'm just kidding. They're not crazy. I love them, but I call it passionate, even at work. When people get like that, I call it passion. We're a very passionate bunch of people. Probably not going to use every color today. We're going to go in with this one. Gotta clean it off though first. I hope this doesn't stain my Barbie shirt. I got this from Fashion Nova recently. Alright, I know I'm not supposed to do that, but I did it anyway. Fashion Nova. What's it called again? The Chosen Bun. That's so cute. I wish these smelled like chocolate, but they don't. I can't do my makeup without making a funny face. And these are also from Miss Glam Beauty. These brushes. I got these in my I did these in my unboxing the other day. They're so pretty. These are like travel salons, but I don't travel much, so we're gonna just use them. The sugar glaze, this guy here, or girl. Chosen bun. That's cute. I didn't want to do too much under eye concealer yet because I know I'm probably gonna go in and mess with it. The chosen bun. I'm gonna keep saying that. Back to the wedding or something. So I talked to this woman the other day on Zoom, and the one woman that most likely will go with, because I like her. I like her price. She seems good. My grandma really wants to investigate her. And I'm like, I don't care. Back to Academy Award performances at this freaking wedding. Jesus, you know, as long as she does what we want. I mean, she looks all right, you know. I mean, let's say 20 years ago, she was thinner, and when you get older, you put on weight. But I don't care about that. Jesus. Like, I care. Somebody's weight is the least of my worries. As long as you come to work, you do the job. You come to work and you do the job, and you're nice, and you put in your all, that's all that I care. For the amount of money we're paying her, you know, she's very fair. Like, that price that she charges is incredibly desirable when you're on a budget. It's so crusty. Oopsies. You know what I mean? When you're on a budget, it's really good. So, like, Jesus, chill out, lady. Cinnamon. We're gonna go with cinnamon next, just because. This one here. Turn it around. This one here, cinnamon. Same brush, because why not? I think I brushed the other side with it. Why not? I actually like I like how she presents things, and it sounds good to me. She said she'll send us a bunch of stuff, mostly Jewish, a little of not Jewish, Catholic, Christian, whatever it is, for Daniel's family and a little bit of my family that's not Jewish. But I want it to be mostly Jewish, because that's important to me. Oh my God, the funny thing I was thinking about the other day when I was doing my laundry. I mean, I do my laundry every day, but the other day I was thinking about it while doing laundry. I was always, since I was a little girl, which wasn't very little, and my dad didn't like it, I liked every guy, but I think ever since I was a child, I knew I wasn't going to marry a Jewish guy. I didn't necessarily see anyone out that wasn't Jewish, because I dated Jewish guys. And I've got my heart broken by them. Or I broke their hearts, or it went both ways. Like, my first boyfriend, Alex, was Jewish, or is, and another guy I went out with, pervert, was also Jewish, but Daniel's not. But he's also not practicing anything really, so he's very open-minded. And the funny thing is, this girl I used to be best friends with in college, she told me, I guess based on how well she knew me, she said that she could see me needing a man like that, someone not atheist, not agnostic, because she said those guys aren't going to be open-minded, and you don't want a guy that doesn't believe in God, but you need somebody that can embrace your beliefs, your religious beliefs, and can do that. And even though me and her aren't friends anymore, I guess we like part ways. I don't know. It wasn't my doing, but it is what it is. She said that, and I don't forget the wise things that people tell me. And I agree with her. And it was just amazing how this girl told me back when we were in college, that's what I needed. And I do, and I did, and I got it. I ironically found a man if it's Jewish. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. We can do whatever. Bye. Brown sugar. And well, we could do that. We can incorporate in that there's some kind of ceremony that's Christian or Catholic, whatever. that sounded cool to me because I'm all into that stuff. I don't want our wedding to revolve around. I know there's like a candle thing, or like the incense thing or something. Whatever makes sense and fits, we can do that. I'm down with that. I just I want a mainly Jewish ceremony because I'm kind of like my dad, I guess. But I'm down with that. But Daniel seems really down, and I even told the lady before he came home the other night when we were having our Zoom meeting, the officiant, that I really appreciate and I love how open-minded Daniel is to doing this for me, and he knows how important it is. Both my parents have passed, and he knows how important my religious upbringing is. Although I don't necessarily have to be with a man that's Jewish, I just need a man that's open to embracing my my traditions. But I also grew up in a mixed household where like my mom wasn't born Jewish. She converted, but she wasn't born Jewish. So we did a little bit of everything when I was a kid and stuff. We still do. Something that they don't like. Oh, that's pretty. So I'm going in with the one with my finger that the nail's broken. I have a few broken nails and I'm sad. But yeah, it's very hard for me not to invite everybody that I would love to invite. And we can't invite them. But again, if somebody in his family would like to give us money to pay for them, I'd be happy. The same thing we had with the freaking house fiasco, where one of my agents, I'm not going to say who, we've had 3 agents. 3, not 2, 3. We had 3 real estate agents. One of them wanted me to ask my grandma for more money so we can buy a more expensive house. You know how disrespectful that is? And I'm very easygoing for the most part. But, excuse you? Really now? All right, I'm ready to like finish my eyes now. They wanted me to ask my grandma for more money. And I'm like, no, we're working with what we have. We're a million one of switching people, not just because of that. It wasn't because of that reason necessarily, but that was like a total turn off for us. And that made me mad. I mean, I argue with my grandma enough on stuff as is. And I put my feet down. But, you know, it's one thing for me to put my feet down and be firm with my grandma about stuff because she's my grandma and I love her. And I respect her. And she's done plenty for me in my life, not just with money, but like just being my grandma and taking me on vacations and taking me on the city and wines and dines me and spends quality time with me. You know, we used to go to the beach and stuff and do things in the garden and like just do activities, nice activities, you know, that grandmas do. You know, we used to go out for pizza when we were kids with, you know, my sister Lauren. I don't know if Jen ever did that. I think the place was closed by then, but for her lifetime. And we would play like math games and spelling games. My grandma always likes to educate us. Everything I do is out of love and respect. And I would never disrespect my grandmother like that. And I think it's disgusting. Like now. Oh, hell no. It like disgusts me when people want to disrespect her. Excuse me, I gotta get a tissue for my lips. They're disgusting. But like, you know, I can't respect a person that goes out of their way to deliberately disrespect somebody and take advantage of them. Invisible lines. So, like, are probably expecting or, you know, me to have like a large budget for my wedding. That's not the reality. And I'm not asking for more money. And I'm not putting in more of my money because, especially now that I might be having like a bit of another life change. And then in case, let's say hypothetically speaking, by the grace of God, I get pregnant sometime between now and our wedding, I need money. Excuse me. I need money, and whatever money I have left that I'm not touching, excuse me, isn't enough, even for a baby. It might be enough for like a month or two, but it's really not that much. And why should I have to use whatever I have left just so you can party? You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. So if anybody else wants to come, somebody else needs to pay for them because that's not happening. And poor Daniel has to work his butt off so he can contribute. He's gonna have to work his butt off so he can contribute something. And I'm trying to keep my butt working so I don't have to worry. Because savings can only go so far. Money comes and money goes. But I'm not willing to put away, I'm not willing to throw out all my money on a 6-hour party so that everybody can get crunk, whether they like me or not, or care about me or not. And it just makes it easier for me that if I feel like someone doesn't disrespect me, if I don't have to invite you, then that's fine. But I am really sad about those people that I would like to invite that I can't invite because I can't afford them. Sorry, I can't afford you. You know what I mean? I didn't realize how much money it was going to cost. And I told Daniel, and he was like I told Daniel, I'm like, if we would have gotten married sooner, it wouldn't have been this hard. And he's like, it's always been expensive. And I was like, not this expensive. Not this expensive. Me that so-and-so paid for a DJ and a photographer and whatever around, what year was it? Let's say 5 or so years ago for their wedding, and they paid a lot less. That tells me that it's gotten to be more money. I don't usually go like there on my nose, but that's where the stick wanted to go. So this was my free Stila Cosmetics half bronzer, half blush stick. I don't know if I'm going to use the blush side today, but I'm using the bronzing one just to try it again. It's been a while since I used the bronzing side, and it's in shade Caramel. Caramel. I'm going to go here too. Why not? I have a big forehead most of the time. But we're going to do it today just because. Don't break. I caught it. I didn't catch it. I got it though before. I'm glad it didn't hit that hard, to be honest. I don't know if this is good enough. Any of you hard? Yeah, this is pretty hard. It's a flat powder brush. Hold on. Let's see what we can find here. Powder. They look like they're all powder brushes. Flat powder. I have to go on the other pile of brushes. Tapered face brush. Powder. God, how many powder brushes do you have? Angled blush. We'll go with the precise one. That sounds good. Oh! This live is like a 3-hour tour. Gilligan and Skipper too. The millionaire, Brad and his wife, the movie star. How many other people out there are getting married soon and facing a similar issue? Anyone? We're like, money can only go so far. I don't know if I like this bronzer. I'm probably gonna go with my powder too, because I kind of feel like it doesn't do anything. But I don't know. Gotta go to Moe's, gotta go to Moe's, yeah, gotta go to Moe's, oh yeah. Just gotta look at the time. My forehead I could see though. I could definitely tell the bronzer. Maybe because I'm going like smush, smush, smush. Smush, smush, smush. I would love to be YouTube rich. We were watching some video last night on YouTube and Daniel was like, how come they don't partner with you? And I'm like, I don't know. And he's like, your videos are good. And I'm like, thank you. They should. They should. I'm more genuine than they are, some of these people, but yeah. They should. They should do a lot of things, but they don't. Instead, they pick all these fake people that are like ingenuine posers. Tarte Cosmetics Shape Tape Glow Bronzer. I can never remember what number this is, and it doesn't say, but I'm pretty sure it's the lightest one. To be honest, I kind of like this for bronzing, contour bronzing. Because it's like, it's nice and stiff. I like a nice stiff brush. We still gotta get my ring resized. Look at it. We're gonna get it resized, so I'll go out on my left hand. And we gotta get my mom's ring resized that she gave us. And my promise ring that Daniel gave me a long time ago, cleaned, because it's awful now. It really is. It got so worn and shit, like the way it looks. Not like worn in a good way, but like it looks like shit. Like literally, it looks really bad. Hey. Hey. Before you leave, subscribe. Just kind of trying to like tone it down a little. This side looks really heavy. I thought I saw somebody outside. Look at it. Okay. All right. Closing this up. Now we're going in with the little cheeky side grapefruit. Does it smell like a grapefruit? I can't tell. And then it's from Stila. Stila Tequila. Where was that blush brush? That ain't it. Contour. Well, now that I did my contour, I don't need that brush anymore. Tapered powder. Where were you when I needed you? Look at your Precise Face. Precise Face blush by I Saw Miss Glam. Beautiful brush. It's like nice and long and skinny. I might go in with more blush. Depends on how it winds up looking. Like seal it in, we'll see. Depends on how it looks. Do you do like what I do and like smile when you do your blush? It's so funny. I kind of like that. Oh, bye. Because I usually put my blush like in other places. I gotta go in like that with the powder. I usually gotta like, you wanna make your face red like you just did in Idol. But you didn't. It's like the 80s look. The 80s, 90s look. It's so funny. I should just do like a video short, something going like this. That's funny. My nose looks so cute right now. I'm in love with it. I can get married. In 590 days, we're supposed to get married. God willing. I'm going in with some NARS, Orgasm X, because it's not just orgasm. NARS Orgasm blush. Go on the nose because we like to flush the nose. We like to flush everything. Whoopsies. All right, now I'm going to finish my eyes with some of this from MAC. It's the MAC Eyebrows Big Boost Fiber Gel in shade Lingering. I'm going to look for another thing, but it's okay. I'll just go like this. Oh, excuse me. This has been going for like over an hour now. On and off. You know I'm such a fool for you. Daniel doesn't like that song. Hey, you got me wrapped around your finger. Did you have to let it linger? Do you have to? Lingering. That's the shade. You know I'm such a fool for you. Why don't I go back in? I could just use whatever was on. I got this at the Newark Airport Mac store, by the way, on the way to Disney World for my birthday trip with Daniel. It was the end of this year. For my big 40. And those ladies did not disappoint. I was really impressed. I was like, oh, they know what they're talking about. Ooh. They know what they're talking about. They're serious about their makeup. All right, so, oh, my freaking finger is flaring up and I'm not happy with it right now. All right, so, all right, we're gonna go in with my little brushie again. Throw that away, we don't need it anymore. I'm gonna go in with this color here, Icing, from my Chosen Bun palette. Oopsie, not that one. The Chosen Bun from Beauty Bakery. Right there. I'm gonna have to like smooth it out somehow, but because it looks kind of heavy, right underneath, well, underneath my brows. And I should have kept the sponge. Oh well, I'm doing a full face of makeup just to see my damn doctor. Yes, doctor, I did this for you. I'm gonna have to do my brows again, I think. Oh. Or like, did I get rid of that brush? I think I did. I don't know, we'll see. Go here. Because we really want to look woke. I don't want to look woke. I want to look awake. Nobody wants to look woke. And then I'm gonna go like, oh wait, what am I doing? I forgot that's not the highlight. All right, we got the Rihanna's Fenty Beauty. We're mad at Rihanna, but we like her highlights. This is Rihanna's Diamond Bomb, all over Diamond Veil, in how many carats? And she has not told us, and that's not why we're mad at her. I'm not going to tell you why I'm mad at Rihanna, but you could try to figure it out if you'd like. If you guessed right, I might tell you yes. I might. Yeah, but she's a fool. Yeah. So we're gonna go extra with the highlights. I'm gonna try to fix my eyes somehow. I don't usually go crazy like this anymore, but we're gonna do it today because I'm going to see my doctor. Hey doc, it's your favorite patient. He always calls me his favorite patient. And then I'm like, if I'm your favorite patient, then why don't you give me more care? Oh, I don't say that, but I should. Why don't you show me you care about me? It's Lana, my favorite patient. And then I'm like, at least I'm somebody's favorite. Somebody's favorite. It's too bad he can't monetize my channel. Be nice, whatever. Would be nice. I'm about to fix my eye. Don't worry, I'm not gonna leave it like this. Okay. I'm gonna do a little of this carefully. A little brown sugar. I got a little too much. I got it too low. Watermelon sugar, high, or brown sugar melon. I can never get my right eye. Oh my god, I just messed it up. My right eye to move like my left eye does. Oh my god, I just messed it up. How come I can't do it the same way? Like this eye looks beautiful. This eye is a complete mess. Wait, how do you do it? Oh. Yeah, I might have to go in with my concealer somehow and like clean it out. I just don't know how because I'm not an expert. I just wanna taste the watermelon sugar. I should have kept my beauty sponge. Jesus. Jesus, what are you? Ah! Trying to blend it. That might do. It might. You gotta be creative. And when you mess up one eye, you gotta mess up the other eye. Really. Now I kind of got it. Okay. So now I'm gonna go in with my powder again. Where I set my face even more. And it's gonna be really dry. I'm just kidding. Hopefully it won't. All right. doing it on purpose. At first I was doing it to get the stuff off my hands, and I was doing it on purpose to just be silly. Before I do mascara, I got it too high. The glitter, it's alright. I'm not judging. Where did I put my palette? My finishing spray or setting spray? Hold on. There I am. Oh, it's right behind. Little pretty nail decals. I'm gonna put more on later after I put some clear on my nails, some nail strengtheners. So this is my Urban Decay All Nighter Long Lasting Makeup Setting Spray. That was funny the way I said it. And it says up to 16-hour wear, lightweight, temperature control technology. Ready? Okay. Oh, I can use this to fan my face. And then I'm going to get a cold again. The last time I did this, I really did get really cold. And I was sneezing in my eyes. Or my nose was running or something like that. I think my nose was running. For a bit. Alright, that's good enough. Waiting for my eyes to dry, and then we'll do some mascara. BRB. AFK. BRB. Watermelon sugar. I just wanna taste ya. Oopsies. I can't smell nothing. I just want to see what's on my phone. Oh. Just reading my messages. BRB. I seriously thought that my phone fell because I was fall while I was in the kitchen washing dishes. So we're gonna finish my eyes today with. Maybe we'll do my lips too. Hold on, let me do my lips first because I like to do my eyes last. Let's see. The cranberry maracuja juicy lip cream from Tarte Cosmetics. Cranberry. Cranberry. That's nice. These cranberries taste. What am I doing? That's gonna stain. That's definitely gonna stain. These cranberries taste like cranberries. That's nice. It's kind of dark, but it's nice. And what else? We're gonna go in with putting aloe. Aloe? More aloe on my hand. Whatever, just to get rid of it. Aloe. We're gonna go with the brown shade Man-Eater mascara from Tarte Cosmetics. A lot of my stuff is from Tarte. But first, let me take a selfie. We're gonna use my e.l.f. This is not from Tarte. Eyelash curler. It's a little birdie. There's a little birdie outside. I don't know. That didn't really lift them. Oh, oh, that hurt. That curled them, but they're not really lifted. Should clean that or change the little thing. I think I got like one extra thing, whatever you call it. All right, so excuse me. Nice. Let's see if I can do both without messing them up today. Nice. Kind of. Yes. I did my makeup to see you today, doctor. Don't get the wrong idea. I wanted to announce that I got engaged, so I figured, shit, what the hell am I doing? I got like a little spot there, so I was trying to fix it with everything in my hands. I wanted to look nice to tell you that I got engaged. That's all. That's funny. Yeah, I did my makeup all for you because I wanted you to know I got engaged. We're having a little ass wedding, but it's gonna be nice. Unless I become YouTube rich. Between now and then. Or Daniel wins the lottery. And then maybe it won't be little ass. It'll be like a big ass wedding. But for now, it's just little. I'm cool with little. I don't really care. Whatever. But I just want a real wedding because I'm a real girl. And it's my first time girl. It's my first time, and hopefully I might have to fix my brow again. They're pissing me off. into hopefully better lighting. If we could find it. All right, so whoopsies, let's go for a walk. That was so funny with my blush. I'm like, yeah, let's get lipstick on my teeth. Excuse my. Here, look at this thing I got from Mrs. to Mrs. Days, but you and me become we. Is the lighting better yet? Excuse me, not really. Is it better yet? That's a little better. So yeah, that's my look. It's a little bit better. It's cold. Bye-bye. Excuse me. All right, so I'm gonna get going. Thanks to you, stop by. Like literally, some people just stopped by and then they left. Hopefully somebody subscribes, left some real comments, not like put on a mask because you should put on a COVID mask. Why? Because if I'm home alone with the cats, how do you expect me to get COVID? How? I don't think cats have COVID. People are crazy. They're crazy, seriously. Some weirdos on YouTube, people. That was an accident. I'm gonna zoom in like that. Yeah, there's some weirdos on YouTube telling you to put on a COVID mask. I'm like, why am I putting a COVID mask on? I'm home alone. So anyway, weirdos. I'm gonna go now because I gotta finish chilling before I get my act together and finish getting ready to go to the doctor. And I will see you all later. You can rewatch this video after it processes and goes back up to the public. Bye. And don't forget to subscribe, like, share, leave a comment, share it with your mom, your bro, and everybody you know. Bye.